In 1980, I have lived in USA for 28 years. I just came back here. I had a kidney disease, which was supposed to be non-curable, according to the doctor. They gave me some medication and they stopped the damage. It was my kidney had a holes, so I was leaking protein. And my doctor said that you will have to eat more protein because you are losing protein, and you have to eat now fish, chicken, eggs, cheese. I said I can't eat fish and chicken. I'm vegetarian. I'm eating eggs, but I'll eat more cheese and more lentils and all. Then I came back to India at that time to attend my nephew's wedding.
How old were you then?
About 25 years ago. So then my cousin brother has a friend who is in a warehouse business, Akbar Ali H. Jetha. He was a multimillionaire at that time. So he said that he wanted to practice how to tell veganism to the general public. So he wanted to practice.
And which year was this, just for reference?
1989.
Wow.
So he invited at his home in Mount Unique in Pender Road, beautiful home, and he called Brahmin cook to cook for us, all vegetarian Hindus. And then he gave a lecture, and basically he spoke for about 15 minutes. But the main thing which stuck to my mind was, he said, if you become 1% harmless, you become 1% benefited. If you become 2% harmless, you become 2% benefited. And if you become 100% harmless, you get benefited 100%. So I asked the question, benefited in what way?
Yeah.
He said mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, in every aspect of your life. The word financially stuck to me. I wanted to make money. I was not knowing anything about veganism or ahimsa or anything like that. I was vegetarian, of course. So I said, who does all these things? He said, there is some supreme power, creator, God, or whatever you call. So if you do not harm anybody, he's protecting you and he will do something good for you.
Wow.
So I said, I want to meet with you. You can come again tomorrow. And we met for half an hour. And he explained to me the philosophy of harmless, egoless, and truthful way of living life.
Sorry, harmless,
egoless and truthful way of living life.
Okay.
But the best part was, I said, what do I have to do? He said, do nothing, just drop milk. Stop consuming milk from tomorrow. I said, just dropping milk will happen, all these things? He said, yes, it will happen. And I went home and I told my mother, I was 40 years old at that time, and she cried, oh my God, you can't live without milk and a banana. It is your basic food. I said, let me try. Then I went to America and I told my doctor that, okay, now I'm not going to drink milk and eggs and all cheese. Then he said, you will die. I said, let me try. If nothing happens within 6 months, I will come back to milk. Within 6 months, the disease got gone.
Wow.
That clicked in my mind.
Wow.
Oh, this is working now.
This is magic.
Then what happens is that emotionally and spiritually and mentally, you start thinking that if you don't drink milk, how can you have curd, yogurt, lassi, cheese? So slowly you stop doing all those things. And then when you stop all the animal drink, milk and all those products, then you think, then how can I use leather?
Yeah.
How can I use wool? How can I use silk? So this thing stops. It's a process. You go through it automatically. And then the whole thing starts in your mind that what is the concept? Concept is of ahimsa. Do not harm anybody by thought, word and deed. And that relates to the karma theory. Whatever karma you do today, you are going to face the result tomorrow. So if you do not harm anybody, knowingly or unknowingly, by mind, body and deed, then there is some supreme power which helps. Now story. I became vegan 25 years ago, but in 2011, I was struck with a cancer in my bladder. My whole bladder has been removed, my prostate has been removed, my lymph node has been removed, 14-hour operation, and I survived. Then after 6 months, there was another cancer in my kidney. So my left kidney was removed partially, and then after 3 months, I got a hernia operation, and then I got a stroke at that night. My right side was paralyzed. And then I truly believe I am today alive because I have become vegan 25 years ago, and I am trying to practice harmless, egoless, and truthful way of living life. So this is a benefit. I am 71-year-old, and same thing with my wife. My wife's mother and both sister both died at the age of 45 because of diabetes and heart disease. She's 71 and she looks like 51 today. So we truly believe that this has saved our life, and it is mentally you become at a peace. You are not afraid of anything now.
Yeah.
Because there is somebody who is protecting you, because you are not harming anybody. How can somebody harm you?
What a great story.
That is a story of
A
my
terrific
life.
story.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Can you send it to me?
Thanks, Mr.
Can I have
Parekh.
your card or your email ID?
Yeah.
And
I'll
what do
just-
you